Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red Omega for episode 35 of the playthrough. Here we are, right where we left off with the last episode, outside of Victory Road. Though this is not exactly where we left off in the previous episode, because I did do something off camera. I did decide to leave this area, go back to Cinnabar Island, and pick up a bunch of items. Those items, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be max repels. 15 of them, because Victory Road's a cool place. There are actually some pretty powerful Pokemon in here, but there are so many Pokemon, and it's a giant cave. If we want to get through here with any real speed whatsoever, we have to be using repels, because otherwise we are going to run into just countless... I don't even remember what Pokemon are going to be in here. Probably Rhyhorns, if I recall correctly. I know for a fact Moltres is not going to be in here. He is here in the base game, or at least in the old original games. But in Fire Red, and I think Fire Red Omega as well, he's actually on... was it one island? He's at like Mount Ember, something like that now. This is going to be an area that we have to use strength a little bit to actually get through different areas, but that's okay. Actually, as of right now, we can't really move any of these items, so we're going to have to go over this way. Oh, this brings back memories, guys. I haven't been here. Oh! So we have... oh, I see what we have to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Wait, I can't maneuver this other one. By the way, this is why we have Repel. How nice is this already? So this one can't be moved whatsoever, just based on the angles. But this one can be moved, and we're going to use it to drop on that little platform over there. And for some reason, I think that's going to open up that little rock right there ahead of us. So we're going to have to see. The trick is not to back yourself into a corner, but if you do mess up, you can simply just leave the cave and come back in, and things will be in the same spot as they were initially. So let's just keep knocking this over here. All right, this isn't too confusing. But definitely happy I got those repels. It just hit me like as I was beginning recording. I'm like, wait a minute, I should get repels. All right, so a noise just happened right there. And for some reason, putting a boulder on that platform removes the rocks that are right here. I have no idea why, but that's how it works. Oh, wow. I was not expecting a trainer there whatsoever. I wonder if you are good enough for me. I guess we're about to find out. I hope, honestly, that we have a ton of trainer battles here in Victory Road. Just tons and tons and tons of them. Ooh, level 57! And a grass Pokemon that will likely destroy Golem. So far, so good. But let's see if Golem can actually... oh, it's taking in sunlight. It's going for a Solar Beam. Can Golem take out this Tangela with one hit of Earthquake? It's got... oh, no, no, no! All right, yeah, we need to swap. We need to swap immediately. Who can we swap into that's not going to die to that Solar Beam? Probably Electabuzz, honestly. We'll go with Electabuzz. I wanted to have Electabuzz be the leader of my party at the beginning of this episode, but I decided not to because I figured here in Victory Road we'd be running into a lot of rock types, and of course Electabuzz being Electabuzz, that's not exactly a great matchup. What is with all of the critical strikes as of recently, for crying out loud? At first, I'm like, oh man, my Pokemon are just really weak. But every time they take a hit, it's always a crit. It's actually absurd. Okay, going for another Solar Beam. I don't know how you're taking in any sunlight whatsoever. We're inside a freaking cave. But let's go for that Ice Punch. Should be all we need. And down goes Tangela. Alright. Hopefully this trainer will have a bunch of other Pokemon that Electabuzz can take on, because I would like Electabuzz to get some levels here. Rapidash, okay. That's a decent matchup. Not exactly a great one, but, you know, we can drop a Thunderbolt and probably take out Rapidash in one hit. But Rapidash is a really cool-looking Pokemon. You don't see enough Rapidash these days. I don't think we're actually raised a Rapidash either. There's just so many other, you know, cool fire Pokemon, you know? Castform. I mean, there's, like, Growlithe and Arcanine, of course, and then Vulpix and Ninetales and Magmar, and, of course, you can start off with Charmander. Just... lots of other pretty good fire types in the game as well, and you never really think, well, Rapidash is going to be one of the Pokemon in my party. Which is also one of the neat things about all the Pokemon games, I think. Oh, you would use a Hyper Potion. I just wanted to use a Psychic so I wouldn't waste all my Thunderbolts. But that's one of the cool things about these Pokemon games. If you are dedicated to a specific party... I mean, you can have, what, 6 Pokemon, maybe 7 or 8, depending if you make it some switches. You'll have, like, less than 10 Pokemon in your party throughout the entirety of the game. And there are 150 Pokemon in the base game alone. You know, just the Kanto region, just the original 151, you know? And so you can go through so many games and play through the same game over and over and over with a different team every single time. Like Exeggutor. I've never had an Exeggutor. It's a really cool Pokemon. Let's go for an Ice Punch, by the way. There's just so many cool Pokemon that I haven't messed around with, even in Generation 1, which is why every time I try to play through, I try to have a completely different party. I did forget, embarrassingly enough, I did forget that in my original Pokemon Fire Red playthrough, which was the first Let's Play I ever did on YouTube, it's on this channel, it's the oldest video you can find on this channel, I actually did get an Electabuzz over at the power plant for that playthrough, which I completely forgot about that because that was like 6 years ago, you know? And so when I started this playthrough, I'm like, I'm going Electabuzz, and it turns out I've already had an Electabuzz before. But then again, Fire Red Omega is a bit different than regular Fire Red because, you know, all the stat changes and the move changes and the fact that, you know, they've added a bunch of extra things to the game and stuff. So, I don't know, just, it's always fun to play through these even the same Pokemon games over and over. People wonder, like, why I don't get bored of these Generation 1 games. It's because there's so many Pokemon I could go with. Like, I could start up a playthrough of Pokemon Blue. Oh, wait a minute. That's just mean. Alright, so right here, there are 2 items, and there's no way to get both of them. You have to pick one or the other, and then you have to come back and grab the other one at a later date. So I guess we'll just grab the top one. I knew there would be TMs as well. Dragon Claw. Alright. That's not bad, I don't think. Let's see. Unfortunately, once again, all dragon moves in this game are considered special, so therefore they're not going to be great for Dragonite, but still. Sharp, huge claws, hook and slash the foe quickly and with great power. Is Dragon Claw kind of like Quick Attack, but for dragons? Because if so, that could be potentially very good. Perhaps even better than Dragon Rage at this level. You know, at this level, Dragon Rage is fine, but Dragonite, now that he's no longer a Dragonair, I mean, his flies and his outrage and stuff like that, he's going to do more than 40 damage where, you know, to most targets, I think. And worst comes to worst, we can learn Dragon Rage back with the move Remember Guide later on. So I think for right now, we are going to go ahead and learn Dragon Claw. I hope that's actually like a quick attack. I could Google it, but I hate having like alt tab out of the game and do stuff like that. So we just won't mess with it for right now. But, pretty cool move. And like I said, we can't grab that item. But like I said earlier, if we leave the cave and come back, the rocks will be in the same place they were at the very beginning. Can I get on my bike, by the way? I can. And, yeah, so we can go up there and move the boulder in a different way and therefore get the item if we were to actually come back. We can also move that boulder, but there's really no sense in doing that as of right now. We can just keep on going ahead here. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good, says the cool trainer. You're about to find out, Mr. Purple Hair. Oh, you got 5 Pokemon? And of course, what is with... I guess cool trainers maybe have a lot of grass types or something? I don't even know, but I keep trying to put out Golem, but I can't put out Golem because they keep having all these grass types that are not only faster, but are strong enough to probably knock them out in 1 or 2 hits. So, poor Golem. Who would have thought Golem would be the Pokemon that I am unable to raise right now within Victory Road? That's what's scary about this, though, too, is there's really only one place in the entire game that I have not explored yet. In the base game, anyway, and that would be the power plant. And we can go back there at any time and run through it. It probably wouldn't take that long, honestly. And, of course, Zapdos is in the power plant, which would be nice. But every Pokemon in there is, like, level 30-something. Like, there's not really a lot of experience to be gained. Therefore, if I'm looking to level up before the Pokemon League, this is my only real option. That, or of course, I could go back to 3 Island and just battle that same girl over and over who has the 2 Chanseys and the Blissey. Or wait, or is it 1 Chansey and 2 Blissies? I keep forgetting. Either way, she also has 2 Grass Pokemon as well, which is kind of convenient. But yeah, I'd hate to have to go back there and grind for levels. I'm hoping that by the end of Victory Road here, we are ready for the Pokemon League and we can actually take on the Pokemon League without having to go grind, you know, 4 or 5 extra levels off camera or something like that. Let's go and drop some Ice Punches here. I love Ice Punch. You know, it was a choice between dropping Ice Punch or Fire Punch for Volt Tackle, which, to be honest, I don't really need Volt Tackle that much. I just kind of just wanted it. But Ice Punch just gives you so much more coverage, I think, than Fire Punch does. And might I add, by the way, this Venusaur is freaking annoying. Not that I don't... Or, I'm sorry, Ivysaur. Not that I don't love Ivysaur and the entire Bulbasaur line. But it's really annoying to have to keep using the freaking Poke Flute over and over just to have it use Sleep Powder on me again. Although I should be able to, I would hope anyway, be able to get off another Ice Punch here. Goodness gracious, of course it's a crit. And then you're going to leech me. Yeah, I'll still knock. Oh, wow, I have 4 hit points. You know what? High risk, high reward. We're going for the Ice Punch again, because if I were to use a Hyper Potion there, no doubt the Ivysaur would immediately follow up with another Sleep Powder, and then we're just repeating the whole process over again, and nobody wants that. So, about to send out Charmeleon. Okay, we'll actually send out Golem for that. Oh, and that reminds me. I was supposed to change up my settings, and I completely forgot to do that. We can do that after this battle, I think. Not Iron Tail. Anything but that. Actually is super effective, but we're fine. Because this is super effective to him, and I promise it will do more damage. Freaking Earthquake on the Golem. So good when they don't resist it. About to send out Blaziken. That's fine. I mean, actually, it's not fine. I'm started thinking, like, yeah, I mean, he can hurt me, but I can hurt him back. Oh, wait. Why'd you use Mirror Move to start? Okay. Well, never mind. That Blaziken, if it were to use a fighting move, could have very easily knocked out Golem. It was going to go first no matter what. But it was stupid and used the dumb move, and therefore, Golem took out Blaziken, which should never happen. That should never happen. Okay, about to send out Venusaur. Yes, I will be swapping that. Let's go Dragonite, I think. Not a particularly great matchup, but whatever. Ooh, level 59 Venusaur. Just look at it. Let's go. I'm going to be faster than him regardless. So let's just go for the Dragon Rage immediately. Flying isn't super effective against grass, is it? I don't think it is. I might be wrong about that, though. Back to the old Pokeflute. I really wish these cool trainers would just do moves and not make me constantly have to wake up my sleeping Pokemon. Not Frenzy Plant. It's actually a really good move. But not very effective. So is Fly good? We're about to learn this. I think it may actually be. Let's find out. No Sleep Powder. Your Sleep Powder can't reach up here, Venusaur. Would you look at that? It is. It's insane how I forget these things. I'm about to send out Quilava. That's fine. I'm not worried about Quilava. Really cool looking Pokemon, though. Ooh, Dragon Claw looks cool. And decent damage as well. Not the greatest damage ever, especially considering it's a Quilava that, you know, is of the same level. But it's a decent amount of damage. I think we really just need to try to... I'd have to do the math on it, I'm sure. But I think it might honestly just be better to find some really good physical attack TMs and have him use those. Because his physical attack is so much higher than his special attack. We can check really quickly to see just how much higher it is. Let's find out. He's Dragon and Flying. Yeah, 165 physical attack and then only 130 special attack. It's tied down there for like one of his worst stats, you know, right next to defense. But his speed's definitely his worst attribute. But he does have Inner Focus, which prevents flinching, which is decent, I guess. Decent, but not great. Let's continue on here, though. Let's climb that ladder with my bicycle. Okay, we can move that out of the... No, we can't actually move that one out of the way. So, we can move this one. It is kind of annoying that you have to reset your strength every time you go onto a different floor. Oh, Repel's effect wore off. I wish it would just give you the option, like, would you like to add another Repel? Well, yes, I would. And then not have me go into all those menus. I think that's something you can actually do in the later games. All right, we got this. I was about to press enter. This here is Victory Road's final test for trainers. I was about to press enter, though, because yet again, we have another bad matchup for Golem. This guy's got... Well, I guess it technically is a fighting. Is that fighting and grass? Either way, we're not bothering with it. We're not bothering with it. We're going right for Typhlosion. Poor Golem. No levels for Golem today, apparently. Yep, there's that fighting move. Hit me with that sky uppercut, even though, look at the thing. Are those even arms? Can you even consider those girly little things to be arms? I don't even know. We're just going to go for Flamethrower. Ooh, Mach Punch. That's like a fighting quick attack, I think. But, yeah, I'm not even going to bother buffing up us with Sunny Day here. It seems like it might just be best to start dropping the Flamethrower now because it's super effective. But it might not be super effective against the other Pokemon. Let's see who else he has. I keep forgetting to change up my freaking settings. Okay, after this battle, for sure, we're doing it. Can I just win with a flamethrower? Is that possible? How much special defense does a Medicham have? Oh, just enough it would appear, and he actually hit the high jump kick. High jump kick's actually got some lower accuracy than like an average move. I guess we can just go Tauros right now. I'm going to use a revive. I should also heal up Electabuzz. So I have a lot to do after this battle. Alright, Tauros. Let's just hit him with a strength, I guess. Good enough, right? I mean, there's no real type advantage to using a ground move against a fighting Pokemon, so... About to send out Machamp. I wonder if Machamp will go down to 1 return. Probably not, because I feel like Machamp has a lot of physical defense. Well, compared to, you know, other stats. Yeah, he's a bit bulkier than, like, your average Pokemon. And Tauros is weak to him, which is not good. But he was hurt by the recoil, and now the return should be able to take him out. Alright, so we have to heal up. We should probably heal up Tauros. So heal up all the Pokemon, revive one of the Pokemon, and change my battle setting in the options. We can do that really quickly here. Alright, so right now, we are set to shift. Alright, we need to be set to set, which is actually going to make it so we don't actually have an idea of what Pokemon is about to be sent out, and it's all just one big surprise, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and revive Mr. Typhlosion. Electabuzz looks like he's fainted, but he's not. He has 4 hit points, I promise. And let's just drop some of these Hyper Potions. Poor Electabuzz. Although I feel like with all the battles we've gotten into so far, Electabuzz is in a pretty good place to level up a bit, which will be helpful. It's just not going to be super helpful against Bruno, which is one of the Elite Four members who uses pretty much only fighting and rock types. He's not bad against the fighting part. He's actually good against them with his psychic move, but the rock part, not so much. All right, so we have an item here, TM37, containing Sandstorm. Not bad. And we have ourselves a bird trainer there. I'm just going around because I feel like... Oh, nope. Try not to battle this guy right now. A full heal. There we go. I feel like there is a rock item somewhere up here that I have to move all the way over there. I'm avoiding all these guys. TM7 containing hail. That is a nice move. So, am I to understand that there's currently no rock down here? I'm bumping into stuff like crazy here. But there's no rock to activate that? Okay. Okay, so this guy's all flying, by the way. Or at least I think he's going to be a flying Pokemon. So, or flying Pokemon trainer. So we can probably have Golem take him on pretty easily. He's actually a juggler, which is not quite the bird trainer I thought he was. But regardless, Golem should actually have some decent matchups here. Oh, Baton Pass! Going right to a Hypno. I don't see the point in that. Usually, Baton Pass is good when you buff yourself up and then swap to a different Pokemon. But he just swapped immediately for reasons. Not sure why. Oh! I get 2 moves in a row because he swapped in. Now, this will be fun because we're not about to know what Pokemon is going to be coming out. So, Golem gets experience. And, you see, it doesn't tell us what Pokemon is about to come out. It just kind of happens. That's neat. I like that. We should have been doing this a long time ago. Why do you keep Baton passing out? You're not even buffing yourself first. It makes no sense. Either way, down goes Kadabra. This is pretty neat. I like not knowing what's around the corner, you know. It's definitely going to make battles more difficult as well. Yep, another Baton Pass. Because I'm not going to have an easy matchup, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not... This actually should be pretty effective against MT's Part Fire. Yeah. Wait, is ground good against rock? I need to get one of those type charts. I really do. I forget so many things. But, this is going to make it so we're not always at an advantage. If anything, it's going to make it so we're at a disadvantage in battles, because he's going to swap out into a Pokemon that's going to be good against a Pokemon that I currently have out, and either I'm going to have to try and take that uphill battle, or I'm going to have to swap out to a different Pokemon, which will give the Pokemon that he has the advantage, because that Pokemon gets to go first, maybe even get 2 turns in a row. It's definitely going to make things a bit more difficult, I think, which is pretty neat. Alright, so I can't go up there, but we do have a bunch of other battles this way. Oh, by the way, Repel wore off, but I didn't activate a new one, because I wanted to see what Pokemon are actually here on Victory Road. Just for a little bit. Oh, and you would make it so I can't escape, and then you would be a fighting type, and then you would use Seismic Toss to knock out Golem. Okay, you didn't actually knock him out. That's cool. You know what? It's faster. I was going to have Golem just, like, do a move and knock it out. But no. Old Primeape had to be a jerk. No. Oh, really? You're going to make it so I still can't escape. Oh, you're going to feel the wrath of Starmie here in a second. Dropping a Psychic on you like it's no one's business here. Freaking Primeapes. To be fair, I like Primeape a lot as a Pokemon. But, not that Primeape. That Primeape is a jerk. Alright, we're just gonna leave Golem alone for a little bit anyway. Let's just, put Electabuzz out as our starter. And this guy's gonna be like normal Pokemon, I would imagine, right? Come on, alright. Come on, I'll whip you. And there, he's got the whip out and everything. Crying out loud. He's got himself a Persian. Well, I have an Electabuzz. No real type advantages here. But Volt Tackle, because Volt Tackle is fun. It's going to hurt me a lot, but it should actually do a lot of damage to Persian as well. There it goes. 120 base damage plus stab. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, so I take 1/3 of the damage that I did to the opposing Pokemon as recoil. I lost 50 hit points, therefore that did 150 damage. Pretty good. Pretty good. And a Golduck. That is not the Pokemon you want to send out against an Electabuzz. Although again, Golduck, I keep talking about, you know, how you can go through the Generation 1 games over and over and have different Pokemon every single time. I've never had a Golduck before, although I feel like Golduck would be fun. I feel like Golduck is probably just like a slightly worse Starmie. Maybe a bulkier Starmie? I'm not sure. They're both Water Psychic, which is neat. Alright, so we can climb that ladder, but we have this trainer battle over here I want to do. We gotta do all them trainer battles. Oh, that's cool! Wild Machokes are right here. And keep in mind, because this is Fire Red Omega, if I were to capture that Machoke and evolve it and level it up one time, it would immediately evolve into Machamp, which is neat. Is Victory Road too tough? No, it's actually so far about what I expected. Pretty by the book. Pretty standard, must say. And I'll just go for the Thunderbolt. I probably should have went with Volt Tackle just for the little bit of extra damage, which may knock him out, because I feel like Mr. Mime's going to live through one. Yeah, he's going to live through one of these. But he got paralyzed, the poor thing. But he was still able to use Magical Leaf. Of all the moves, you're dropping a Magical Leap on me. Let's go for an Ice Punch. Let's not waste the Thunderbolts or anything like that. Down you go. That was his only Well done! Says the guy in the corner with his Mr. Mime. Alright, another wild Pokemon. So far, it's been only, like, fighting types. Yeah. Machokes and Primeapes. I'll put the Repel back on soon enough. I just want to get an accurate idea of, like, what Pokemon are actually here. Up the ladder we go. Okay. So, we're probably going to drop one of these boulders into a hole in the ground, which will then land... Hey, a Graveler! Which will then land on that thingy down below, which allows us to get to that other ladder. But right now, we have a battle and an item here. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. Or protege? I always said prodigy. 5 Pokemon, including an Aerodactyl. Well, that's fine. Because I happen to know Ice Punch. Which is really good. Not good enough, apparently. Please don't hurt me. Oh, no! Oh, no! Not Earthquake! Why couldn't you have used, like, Wing Attack or something dumb? Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Tauros should be fine here, I think. That stinks. I hate that my Pokemon keep getting knocked out. But then again, we're getting some good levels here, which is nice. Alright, so let's just drop for a return. Now we're going for a Rock Slide. That's fine. I've got plenty of physical defense. Yeah, that does nothing to Tauros here. Tauros has lots of physical defense. You're going to need a lot more than that, my friend, to actually be... Oh, goodness! Oh, wait, he is... That was a very dumb decision on my part. It's one of those things I just keep forgetting, that normal Nothing in the game is really, like, good against normal besides fighting. Fighting moves are super effective against normal Pokemon, but rock Pokemon do resist normal attacks, which is frustrating. I can't use Earthquake either. Pursuit did nothing. I can't use Earthquake either because it's part flying. All right. Fair enough. We're just going to go Starmie then. I wanted to avoid playing Starmie out because it's already so far ahead of the other Pokemon in the party because of how hard it had to carry us through the 8th gym. But, and by the way, we've got rain coming down, so this surf is about to hit really hard. Poor Aerodactyl is not going to know what hit it. And because I changed up those settings, I can't easily swap here, by the way. Like, he's going to send out a Pokemon. It's going to be a Jolteon. And if I want to swap out into something else, I'm going to need to have that Pokemon take a hit pretty much immediately. So I think Tauros can probably take a hit, although it's not very good at special defense. But it does have Earthquake. So if it doesn't get knocked out by this Jolteon, and it's Thunder that happened to hit immediate... Wait, in a rainstorm... Wait a minute. I think when there's a rainstorm, that increases the accuracy of Thunder. I could be wrong, but I do know that when you use Sunny Day, which Typhlosion has, if I use Sunny Day, that lowers the accuracy of Thunder to like 30% or something like that. Like, that's one of the hidden effects of the move itself. It doesn't mention that whatsoever on the in-game tooltip. Okay, so now the rain stopped. We're going to keep on using Hyper Potions here. And I have a feeling that if you have a rainstorm happening, I bet you that will increase the accuracy of Thunder. Okay, he's just going to keep hitting it regardless, apparently. Am I crazy, or does Thunder have like 70% accuracy? What the heck is this? I'm going to have to keep on eating these Thunders right now. This is actually frustrating. How do you keep hitting every Thunder in a row? This is the most accurate Jolteon ever. This is absurd. And now I'm paralyzed. Great. Awesome. All right, more Hyper Potions it is. I'm actually going to be allowed to like do a move here soon, or what? There you go. You finally missed that move that is designed to miss a lot. Oh, there it is. There comes another one. And you think for a second I'm not about to be paralyzed after this is over? You think for a second I'm not going to be paralyzed? Oh, I wasn't. Okay. Good on you, Tauros. That should be the end of Jolteon, because that's a lot. It's 100 base damage by default. I also have a bunch of physical attack, and it's super effective. So, who are you sending out now? Lantern! Okay. It's actually not bad for me, although I should probably... Do I have a full restore? Screw it. We're going to use a full restore now. I can buy more later. I'm so tired of like these battles taking forever because I keep getting CC'd to death. Alright, see, that one did a lot less damage. Now, the Earthquake... I think water resists the ground, but the electric should even it out a little bit. Or, I don't know how that's going to work out against the Lantern. It's a really weird typing matchup. Of course, you use Thunder Wave. I don't see why you wouldn't. And now we're just going to drop a return on you. That should be enough, right? Ah, I'm paralyzed and can't move. Going with another Thunder here. Wait, will that Thunder actually knock me out? I'm just over a half point. No, I'm good. Ah, we're good. I would like to swap out Tauros after this one, though, for sure. Because he's taking a lot of damage here. He's constantly being paralyzed. We might as well just get a fresh Pokemon out. Sending out Ludicolo. Okay. Well, he's not part ground, is he? I don't know much about this Pokemon. I actually have no idea. It's like a grass duck with a... Is that a tree on its head? Or is that like a pineapple? I can't even tell. It's a weird Pokemon, but it's got a lot of shades of brown, which makes me think that it's actually a ground type. But we're about to find out with this Flamethrower. I mean, at the very worst, it would do, like, normal damage. Yeah, oh! It's actually part water. I guess the duckbill... I guess the duckbill should have actually tipped me off to that. Okay, well, let's go for Crush Claws here. Okay, yeah, the Leech Seed. So it's actually grass and water? Interesting typing. But, ooh, and we lowered its defense. So one more of those claws, Typhlosion should take out this Ludicolo here, but I'm worried that it's going to use, like, Surf or something and knock out Typhlosion in one hit. And that Leech Seed's not going to make things easy. Oh, it's using dive. All right, fair enough. Rain's continuing to fall. And Leech Seed. This is an annoying combo. This trainer here is more annoying than like half the gyms we've tried taking on. Don't knock me out. Don't knock me out. Okay, we're good. But the Leech Seed will probably get me. Come on, Crush Claw. Critical Strike. No crit. No crit. Is Leech Seed going to be enough? I haven't been paying attention to how much damage it's been doing. Yep, that was enough. Goodness gracious, man. These trainers here are no joke on Victory Road. Okay, well, here comes Dragonite. This should be the end. Now let's go for a Dragon Claw. Oh, apparently Dragon Claw is not like a quick attack, because otherwise it may have attacked first there. That's fine. We're just going to use it. Oh, now it attacks first. What the heck? Okay, well, the dive should not do that much damage to Dragonite. Yeah, barely any whatsoever. And now we can actually do a move, for crying out loud. There we are. Down goes you. That was a very annoying battle. But we did get some experience for Tauros, I suppose. And last but not least, we have a Starmie. All right, let's just go for a fly here. Stab bonus, physical attack. Starmie doesn't have a bunch of physical defense. It should be good. That Ice Beam would have hurt me a lot, by the way. Now that I think about it, Ice Beam is 4 times effective against a Dragonite, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Ice is good against Dragon. I know it's good against Flying. And down goes Dragonite. Whew. Goodness gracious. All right, Starmie v. Starmie here. It's a good thing I brought revives. I mean, none of these moves are going to be great. Let's go for the Surf because I've got the Mystic Water. That's going to be puffing it up slightly. Oh, it would not be enough. Well, if she's using Recover, or it's using Recover now, then that probably means that we're not going to use like a potion or anything. But let's use a Confused Ray regardless, I think. Alright, Starmie became confused. And it's going to use Recover. I feel like I have a Ditto all over again, where I can only use the moves against the Pokemon itself. Let's try Psychic, see if that does any more damage. I don't think it will compared to a Surf. I'm pretty positive Surf will just do more damage all the time. But we'll find out here in a moment. Oh, that Starmie knows Thunder. That is actually terrifying. I could teach... Wait. Can I teach Starmie Shockwave? I think I can. I have Shockwave just sitting there in my TMs. And even though it's not a stab move, it might be worth teaching. But then again, if I were to save up the coins... Come on, don't knock out Starmie. If I were to save up the coins, or really save up the cash and exchange those for coins over at the Game Corner, then I could teach Starmie Thunderbolt, which is better than Shockwave. And I'll give it a little bit of extra coverage in terms of moves, which is nice. The rumors are true. Trust me, I am no child prodigy or protege after that battle, for crying out loud. But we did get a max revive, which will be useful in the Elite Four. Where are the regular revives? Wait, are they down lower? I thought they'd be up higher. Yeah, they're right here. Wow. Literally, like, my whole team here is just fainted. Poor guys. I am the worst trainer ever. Don't worry, Dragonite. Come on back now. Tauros is not fainted, which is good, because I'm pretty positive that fainting makes the Pokemon like you less, and that's not something that I'm after. I want Tauros to always be just pretty much 100% happy with me. And we can start using... I only have 1 fresh water. That stinks. I was hoping to use just a bunch of fresh waters and stuff like that, as compared to having to use all of these potions. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I also think using potions and paralyze heals and... do I have an actual paralyze heal? No. Using full heals and stuff like that will also increase the Pokemon's happiness, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong about that. I still have all those HP ups and stuff like that to use. I'm going to decide which Pokemon to use those on once we get to the Elite Four itself. Once we get completely and, fully prepared for our actual battle. I guess, no, Starmie can heal itself. We'll heal up Dragonite, and we'll heal up Typhlosion. Then hopefully, from here on out, we won't need to use any more potions, because for crying out loud, this is getting absurd. Alright, so that's... Oh, wait, I should put on Max Repel as well. All right, so now we're basically going to be looking to get that boulder. Or, no, we can't move that boulder. Huh. So where did we come from again? Oh, no, there's a thing over here. TM50, Containing Overheat. Okay, that's a really good fire move, if I recall correctly. But there's some downsides to it, right? Overheat is a 140 damage fire move that sharply reduces the user's special attack. Wow. We might actually teach that. But then again, it seems like Flamethrower is just so consistent and good. But right now, we do need to bump this up and cover up that boulder. Or cover up that pad over there. The bicycle definitely makes things easier. And I'm very happy once again that I grabbed all those repels. Because those are going to be helpful. We got to take on that trainer right there still. But she'll be on our way to the new area that we're heading to. Alright. And drop you down. And drop you here. There we go. Easy enough. That opened up this area over here. And now, Electabuzz should get some experience out of this battle, I would assume. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Do they? Is that what we live to seek? Here comes a Chansey. This is the first time Golem would actually be the best Pokemon for me to put out. What the heck, man? After all this time, now suddenly Golem is the better Pokemon to have out as my... Oh my goodness. Now you're just going to hit me with a Thunder Wave immediately. These Pokemon are so annoying. It's not like they're even like using good moves or anything. They're just like, let's annoy you and make every battle 3 times longer than it needs to be. Ah ha ha. And then it drops Nice Beam on me like it knew Golem was coming out. Crying out loud here. Let's go for a dig. Screw it. Let's go for a dig. Let's see what Chansey wants to do here. Another Ice Beam. Makes sense because it's super effective, but still didn't do really that much damage because Chansey's not much of a special attacker. Look how slowly the hit points actually went down. That's just how... Chansey is a giant wall. It's got so much hit points. And here comes a Grass type, by the way. Oh, Dugong. Close enough. No. It's better if we just swap out, honestly. It's better if we swap out. There's no sense in trying to live through a Surf for... Because Dugong actually does have good special attack, and it has water moves and ice moves, and both of which are super good against our poor friend Golem. Ooh, look at the animation for Sheer Cold. That is awesome. That's going to knock out Electabuzz, because it's a one-hit knockout. That's what Sheer Cold does. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to send out Typhlosion. And the only reason I'm sending out Typhlosion here... Let's go for Sunny Day. That's going to Sunny Day is going to reduce the damage of like all of Dugong's water moves by a lot. Okay. The reason why I want to test this, by the way, is I want to see how well Typhlosion can do against a water/ice matchup. He's obviously super effective against the ice, but he's super weak against the water. So how is that going to affect it, especially when a Sunny Day is up? Okay. Turns out not a lot of damage whatsoever still. But less damage, or more damage than the Surf from Dugong, because the Sunny Day is going to drastically reduce the power of water moves, which is great. And obviously, it's not going to use any ice moves against me, which pretty much leaves me in the clear to use Crush Claw over and over. Yeah, super effective. I was hoping that would be the end of it. Going for a Sheer Cold, but it missed. And this should be the end of Dugong here. These tryhards, man. They're just random trainers out in the middle of nowhere. And they're... Ooh, critical hit. And they're sitting here paralyzing my Pokemon, putting my Pokemon to sleep, using Hyper Potions, doing all sorts of stuff like that. It's like, come on, man. This isn't the Elite Four. But we got that crit, which actually made things pretty easy. Hey, level 57 Golem. There's my boy. Look at all them hit points. Look at all that attack and defense. Look how little special attack it's got. Look how small its speed stat is. Alright, so who you got now? A Miltank. Well, a Miltank's actually kind of annoying because its Not super good against me, but ooh, even Crush Claw can't do much against it. No, I thought that Miltank would have a lot of special defense, but maybe I was mistaken. The freaking thing knocked me out. Maybe it actually would have been better to use a flamethrower there. I guess normal on normal isn't bad. We could also use Earthquake, but I think a return ought to be just fine here. Although Miltank may actually have a lot of physical defense. For all I know, it might. I think it does, actually. Oh, look at the damage still. Milk Drink, that's going to heal it up. Kind of gross if you think about it. It's a cow using Milk Drink. Just put 2 and 2 together, man. I won't spell it out for you, but I'm sure you can. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have a mental image. And up goes Tauros to level 57. There we go. We're catching up to Starmie here. I should have looked at his stats there, but it's fine. Here comes a Blissey. That's actually great for me, because Blisseys have no physical defense whatsoever. Like, even Dragonair was able to blow through these Blisseys when I was doing all that off-camera training. It was actually hilarious. Not a Thunder Wave, anything but that. It's actually really annoying, because now I'm going to be slower. Fire Blast! What kind of Blissey are you raising? Hey, we still hit our move. Good job, Tauros. I always believed in you. I always believed in you. Alright, and the final Pokemon is going to be a Sharpedo. Sharpedo? Sharpedo, probably. Kind of like a torpedo. I guess we can just go with a return. It's kind of annoying that it's always going to be able to go first because I'm paralyzed, and therefore my speed stat is cut in half. And of course. Alright, well now we have to swap out Tauros. And I guess we'll just go Dragonite. There's no real harm in Dragonite, unless it's got a nice move, but I doubt it's going to use nice move on me right now. If it even has one. It's going to go for a Crunch, which is dark, which is fine. Now we use Fly. Now let's see if it has a nice move. It does! It does have an Ice Beam. That's actually really scary. Because if I can't take it out with this one hit... There we go. It was going to Ice Beam me, which will almost certainly take out Dragonite. Alright. Down goes Cool Trainer Alexa, was it? Wasn't actually reading her name. What Pokemon do I have out currently? Electabuzz fainted. I forgot about that. The freaking Sheer Cold. It's just mean using Sheer Cold like that. Make me use my revives. Or what's left of them. Tauros sitting there like knocking on death's door. I only had 3 Hyper Potions left. This is absurd. This is absurd. Might as well use one of these revives on Typhlosion now. We're going to need to get him some of his levels. He's going to be very helpful against, what's her actual name? It begins with an L. Lori? Lorela? Something like that. She basically has a lot of ice type. One of the people in the Elite Four have some ice Pokemon, along with like Dugongs and stuff like that. At least in the base game. Ooh. 2 cool trainers back to back here. Only the Chosen can pass here. The Chosen, huh? Let's see if I'm worthy of being a Chosen. Electabuzz versus Tyranitar. Not exactly the ideal matchup, considering it's a ground type. Great. Bad way to start. And I can't put out Starmie, because Starmie will probably be knocked out instantly. So we're going to go for a Dragonite here, I think. Substitute. Okay. Kind of annoying. But we can just get past the substitute, I think. Alright, let's go for a Dragon Claw. That should knock out the substitute, I would imagine. Yeah. And that's going to bring out Tyranitar. Okay. I was about to ask, like, I wonder how bad rock moves are going to hurt. Apparently, they hurt all the way down by hit points. I can't take... None of my Pokemon can take a single hit anymore, it seems like. Like, what the heck, man? Like, every Pokemon I have in here just gets knocked out in one hit by something. Then again, we are a little bit under-leveled in the grand scheme of things, but still, crying out loud. I'm going to have Starmie use Recover after we knock out Tyranitar. That should take it out, yeah, in one hit. Goodness gracious, man. This is much more difficult than it needs to be. Alright, Cacturn. Is Cacturn... Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're still going to have to swap out Starmie. And we shall swap it out for our handy-dandy Electabuzz, who probably isn't going to take too much damage from Cacturn, and can then probably take it out with Nice Punch. Aha! You got Thunder Punch. Look at that move coverage. I think maybe the person that made Fire Red Omega made it so the trainers here in Victory Road are just much better than they otherwise normally would be. Because I don't remember Victory Road was a little bit difficult, but I don't remember it being like this. So, we would not get the one-hit knockout. Now, you think for a second this guy is not about to heal up his Cacturn just to put the icing on the annoying cake? You think that he's not about to heal up this Cacturn? Yep. Now, if the game wanted to give me some RNG back, how about letting me freeze up Cacturn here? There's like a 10% chance of it happening. Come on. Oh, better yet, give me a crit. That's even better. Never mind. That's much better. Now who do you got that's good against... Sandslash. These cool trainers have a wide variety of Pokemon as well. They got ground types and water types and grass types and all sorts of stuff like that, which is actually making my job pretty difficult. We can send out Golem, which isn't a terrible matchup. It's not great, not terrible, I don't think. If I send out Starmie is going to get knocked out instantly, so... it's better to send out Golem, even though he is going to be weak to that Earthquake. Never mind, because it's a freaking crit! Even though he's weak to the Earthquake, he resists it a little bit as well, and he has a bunch of physical defense, which means he should be okay. But no, because he got a crit. This is absurd. This is actually absurd. Now, here's the thing. Do I dare recover? I don't think we do. I think we go right for the serve because we're going to have the speed advantage, and I think we can knock out Sandslash in one hit with it. There it goes. Now who do we have? Camerupt. Aha! Somebody's out of options, it would appear. So do the sandstorms ever go away? Because it's actually kind of annoying that I'm constantly being hit by that. I should probably just use the Hyper Potion, but I know for a fact that Starmie is going to knock out this Camerupt in one hit, so I'm like delaying it because I know I can get away with it, you know? And the final Pokemon. Tentacruel. I guess sandstorms don't go away. Alright, I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion here for sure. Ooh! Literally one hit point. Wow. Okay, well, here is our last Hyper Potion. My whole team is barely making it through this place, man. The Ice Beam's not gonna do anything. Yeah. Poor Tentacruel. For those who don't know, Tentacruel is a cool Pokemon. No pun intended. But he's also water poison. Which means that the poor thing is about to get psychicked down. And there it goes. It looks like it should be part psychic, and in my memory it kind of is. Maybe it can learn some psychic moves, but it's actually poison. Bum, bum. I don't believe it! Well, believe it. You knocked out like half my team and crippled the rest of them. I have one revive left. I don't even know who to use it on, honestly. Golem, this is just not Golem's day. I'm going to leave Golem fainted for right now. I do have a max revive I could use, but I just don't want to. Because I feel like I should probably save that for the Elite Four. Because that's going to be very helpful in the Elite Four. But I might have to use it. We'll see. Let's talk to this woman. And I'll show you just how good you are. Not. What a jerk. These cool trainers, man. I'm telling you. Vaporeon, finally! Aw, it's cool looking. That's the first Vaporeon I think we've actually seen in this playthrough. In actual battle, anyway. But finally, we have a Pokemon that came out first that I can actually take on relatively easily. Wow! Thunderbolt did not take out the Vaporeon in one hit. Wow. Even with all the buffed up... But that gets a crit and knocks out Electabuzz! Are you kidding me? You can't make this stuff up, man! You can't make this stuff up! And that was also a Hydro Pump, was it not? Which is like the move that misses all the time? Oh my gosh. Or was it Hydro Cannon? I forget the difference between the two. Oh man, that's annoying. I'm out of revives too. Like, alright, now we should be able to get 2 moves in a row here because he used an item, so therefore we can get the fly up here. Oh! I would have thought that Blizzard would have actually hit me while I was up in the air. Come on, knock it out. For crying out loud! Oh, and it missed it, but it missed its Blizzard. That's all that matters. It missed its Blizzard. And now we go for the Dragon Claw because they rarely use 2 items in a row. So, well, there you go, Dragonite. Attaboy. Now who do you got? Walrein, who is also going to have an ice move, or 7. This is rough, man. This is rough. None of my Pokemon are good against this. This is a terrible matchup for me. We're going for a fly, I think. And we're going to hopefully take it out. I know Walrein has a lot of special defense, I think. I think it does anyway. Maybe not a lot of physical defense. Okay, not bad. But it still got to hit a Blizzard on me. Which Blizzard misses a lot, by the way. It's kind of annoying that it hit it. It would have been so much nicer if it just would have happened to miss there. Because it's no doubt going to take out Dragonite. And now we send out Tauros, I guess. Who else do we have here? Tauros is the only Pokemon that is not... Also, now that I think about it, there are an absurd amount of these cool trainers here in Victory Road. And I think, again, that's by design. I think the person that made the mod wanted to have a lot of varied Pokemon in here to actually make this challenging. Like, this feels as hard as a gym battle most of the time. Let's keep going for returns, I think. I don't think Earthquake's going to do anything against a Walrein. So we'll keep on doing this. And hopefully... I mean, we can take it out in 2 more moves here. It doesn't seem to have Sleep Talk, so using Rest just really stalls things out more so than anything else. And now we'll drop a Strength on it, so we don't use up all of our... yeah. Don't use up all my returns. If you have a weaker move that can get the job done, use the weaker move. Okay, so... Dark... and something else. I don't think it knows any fighting moves, so I think we'll be okay here. I also don't think Earthquake is going to be super effective against it, so let's use Return for right now. See how that worked. Ooh! Almost all the way down. Ah, it's got some ice moves, does it? Lots of ice moves in here, which I'm realizing that my team's got kind of a weakness to ice Pokemon. Or at least Dragonite really does. Those ice-water types hurt us a lot. I'm happy to see Sneasel did not get healed there. Now who do we have? Piloswine. Now this is also a ground type, if I recall correctly. I don't think Earthquake's going to be good against it, but let's find out. First time. Well, actually, we used Earthquake earlier. Decent damage there, but, I mean, that damage combined with Return should be enough to take it out, I would imagine. Let's find out. My Tauros loves me. He's very happy. And... he's definitely going to heal now. And that Blizzard is actually going to hurt quite a bit, I think, because I don't have a lot of special defense. Yeah, okay, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to hurt a lot more than that. It's also hailing out, which I think buffs up the damage of that. I think it buffs up ice damage. I'm not sure, though. Yep. Here comes the Hyper Potion. I should have been prepared for it. I should have just used Return immediately again. But Strength's not a terrible move, really. It did pretty much as much damage as Earthquake did earlier, so... Oh, we got 2 moves in a row here. Come on, Return. I think, again, he's going to have, like, barely any hit points, which is frustrating. Yep. And here comes another Blizzard. Just never misses over here. My numbers are probably off, but in my... Ooh, 3 hit points, but I was frozen. 10% chance of that happening, and I'm frozen. And no way of healing. This is rough, man. We sent out Typhlosion. I think Piloswine, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm pretty positive it'll have a ground move, and if it does, that hurts me a lot. But the ice moves obviously don't hurt at all. So That's one saving grace. Just go for the flamethrower here. Yeah. I went with flamethrower just on the off chance that he would use another heal on Piloswine. Piloswine? Piloswine? I don't know. And the final Pokemon is that thing, which I'm pretty positive is an Ice type. Ice and Rock, maybe? Maybe Ice and Rock? Just Ice? I don't know. It took a lot of damage. That's all I know. And it's dropping a Blizzard on me. Which is not going to be super helpful. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Okay, now we just go for the Crush Claw, I think. And down goes you. And that should be... Yep, level 56 Typhlosion. Let's see them stats. Yeah, not super high on the special attack, but not bad either. It's got pretty good special attack, pretty good physical or special defense, not terrible physical attack, and lots of hit points and some good speed. He's a solid all-around choice, honestly. Caroline's furious, guys. You see that? She's furious. Now, as much as I hate to do it, we're gonna have to go ahead, I think, and use our Max Revive because this is absurd, and use on Electabuzz, I guess. He is our starter. And generally one of the best all-around Pokemon that we have. And then we're going to have to use a full heal to unfreeze Tauros, who has 3 freaking hit points to his name. We may have to cut the episode short and just, like, go back to, like, the Pokemon Center or something like that. Let's drop another Max Repel here. We may have to, like, go back to the Pokemon Center and heal and just start things up again tomorrow or something. I did not expect this to be as challenging as it is. Oh, there's a rock that we can drop, which may actually drop right on top. Now, let's check. Let's check. It does not drop right on top where we need to go. Right where we need to go is over here, yeah? Yep. Okay. Let's go open up that ladder right there, which may actually completely take us outside, if I recall correctly. But there's still other places that we need to explore in here. We have to go through the entire thing, man. We really do. We need all the levels we can get. Alright, so that opens up this, which, really quick, I just want to see where it goes, then we're probably going to go back the way we came. Okay, we have a double Cool Trainer battle there, and that takes us, down. That's the exit. I'm almost 100% sure right here is the exit, past that trainer. So for right now, well, moving that rock, I guess I can move this rock to get back to where I want to go and get there quicker. Because this is where we just were, was it not? Yeah, we just battled these guys. Okay. And now we can move this rock up. But no, let's not move it any further because I'm not sure where else I need to... Oh! Wait, no, that just takes us back here. Oh, okay. It took me a second, but I think we're pretty much everywhere we need to be. So I can't move that rock back for reasons. I don't know why. But yeah, if we come down here again, this is where we just had those battles. And then we drop that rock down there. And moving this does nothing, obviously, because the rock will just be in our way. So we have to go back down this way. Which will then put that rock on that pad over there, which opens this up, which brings us up here. Yes, we didn't actually miss out on anything. This is a doubles battle, it looks like, which may actually be terrible for us. We're going to have to put Starmie up there as much as I don't want to, because Starmie's the only Pokemon that has some decent hit points left. Alright, together, 2 of us are destined for greatness. Well, it's too bad there's not a doubles battle Pokemon League, although that would be a cool idea. They should do that. Amistar and Kabutops. That's a cool matchup. Alright. Now, here's the thing, man. Here is the thing. Electric moves are somewhat effective on Amistar, I think, but they won't be on Kabutops whatsoever. And we can Surf down both of them. So Surf is going to weaken Amistar slightly, which may actually put him in a position to be knocked out by the Volt Tackle. Let's see. I don't know how much Volt Tackle is going to do against it. Because it is part rock. It's water rock. Alright, there we go. Still went down. Alright, so all that's left is the Kabutops. These are the OGs, by the way. These are Palatown's very own right here. Electabuzz and Starmie. Electabuzz we got from Professor Oak. Starmie we fished up right on the shores. Now, I guess we just go for a Psychic on it. And another Surf can't hurt. So was Surf's damage divided among the two of them? Because why did Surf do so much more damage there than compared to the first time? I guess maybe when you Surf in a doubles battle, it divides the damage? I don't know. By the way, now we go down here. Then we got this fella. Oh, doesn't actually battle us. You should be proud of yourself having battled your way through Victory Road so courageously. In recognition of your feat, I'll teach you Double Edge. Ooh, is that not a really good normal move? Which I should probably... No, there's no sense in giving a normal move to anybody besides Tauros, to be honest. It's a normal move, does 120 base damage, but hurts the user a little bit. But here's the thing, guys. Double Edge does do more damage than Return by default. Something to bear in mind. We're going to drop Pursuit anyway. I wanted to get rid of Pursuit because it's, for some reason, a special move in Generation 3, therefore is useless on Tauros. And also, it's very situational anyway, so keep that drive going for the Pokemon League. Take a run at them and knock them out. Oh, believe me, I think I'm going to be the one getting knocked out in the Pokemon League. Here we are, though, guys. Route 23. Indigo Plateau. It still says the same thing as before. But here we are. Oh, let's hop off the bike. I never understood why there's a mini maze here, but there is. Again, no idea why. I have virtually no clue. But here we go, climbing up them stairs. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Pokemon League. And there's a Pokemon Center here. Now we've actually discovered the place, by the way. We can fly here, which is super helpful. But the Pokemon League is... It's going to be rough. So for those who don't know, allow me to explain how the Pokemon League works. It's a gauntlet. I don't think you can exit once you enter. It's been so long, I don't remember. But I don't think you can exit once you enter. You have to take on 4 Pokemon League champions. Or 4 Pokemon League people. I don't know if they're considered champions or not. But either way, they're basically gym leaders, but much better. And there's 4 of them that you have to take on in a row. So bring lots of items with you. And at the very end, there's also the Pokemon League champion. So technically 5 battles all in a row. I'm pretty positive you can't leave without... Am I wrong about that? Can you leave? I don't think you can, though. Yo, champ in the making. At the Pokemon League, you will face the Elite Four all in a row. Yeah, like I said, all in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. Back to the very beginning. This is it. Go for it. Yeah, it's a complete gauntlet. This guy, I believe, has a bunch of really good items. Yeah, here's all your Hyper Potions, your Full Restores, your Revives, your Moo Moo Milk. Let's see, 100 hit points for 500, or 200 for 1,200. Huh. We may just want to get a bunch of Moo Moo Milk and save the money. I do have $70,000. I do still want to go back to the Rocket Game Corner, because there's moves I can get, like Thunderbolt, which I think would be helpful. Ice Beam, which will definitely be pretty good in lots of matchups, as you guys saw throughout the entirety of this video. Ice Beam can definitely hurt a lot of different Pokemon. Part of me wants to teach Rest back to the Tauros, because he's already kind of a bulky Pokemon as is, and Rest is kind of nice to get all your health back immediately. An extremely fast attack is... Would Aerial Ace actually be better for me than Dragon Claw on Dragonite? It may be. Because it says extremely fast. If it actually is a quick attack, and it does have stab bonus, it's probably better for me, honestly. Shockwave cannot be evaded, but it's a lot weaker than Thunderbolt. And Starmie can't learn it, but it can learn Thunder, apparently? Somebody did suggest maybe teaching a Thunder move like this to Tauros, which may not honestly be the worst idea in the world, because... it just gives Tauros a little bit of extra coverage. It's not a great move, honestly, but it's a little bit of extra coverage. But then again, like, now that I have Double Edge, if I have Double Edge, in reality, there's no need for me to have Strength right now besides using Strength itself outside of battles. Because between Return and Double Edge, I don't really need to have Strength, but you can't forget HM moves. So, man, there's a lot I could do with the team here. I don't think we're ready level-wise, to be perfectly honest, to take on the Elite Four. Wait, One-Swing Shockwave? No. Yes. Goodness gracious. I felt there's like an endless loop there if you just keep spamming the A button. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning into this episode of the Pokemon 5 Red Omega playthrough. In the next episode... who knows? We might take on the Elite Four. Maybe I should do some level grinding. Maybe I need to go teach my Pokemon a bunch of different moves. I'm not sure what to do, guys. I am in way over my head. But regardless, thank you all so much for listening. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.